What is going on, people? We are at a classic. It's Brands Hatch, and we're in the 1960s Formula One series. We're going to go for it here from the back in 17th place. It does require a pit stop as well. Perfect time of day as well. No headlights on these cars, and it is literally getting darker and darker by the second. We have just wiped someone out. Not purposely, obviously. We might get a penalty, which we don't, which is nice. So we've still got a fresh, clean slate on this race. We're going to see what we can do. I believe this is the McLaren. I'm not sure. It could be the Lotus. I can't really remember. It's one or the other. The problem is with these cars, they look so alike, and I literally caught this series right towards the end, within hours of it finishing. So I've got a few videos that I'll post of it, but yeah, this is the first of 4, I think, and it was a good race. I'm not going to tell you no more. I'll let you just watch it from here. We're in 6th place, and we're fighting with the Ferrari at the moment. We're going to try and outbrake him, and by doing that, we end up rear-ending someone who's going very slow, which we need to get past quickly, but he's going to block us. Brilliant. So we'll give him a little bit of a shove, not push him off, just a shove. And again, he's going with the slow manoeuvres all over the track. Twitchy, gets in our way again. We're going to try and go around the outside of him. Might get a penalty, which we don't. Thankfully, Forza could see that we were just following a learner there, and we've dispatched of him. We're into 5th place, but we've got a 5.6 gap to 1st place. So we're going to see what we can do, see if we can pull it down. And all in all, it is just getting darker and darker. I love this. This is me. This is what I love, when it's just a dodgy track, a dodgy car with dodgy weather. Perfect. I mean, these cars are mad anyway. If anyone's driven in this series, they'll know how crazy these cars are. They're just so twitchy and slidey and unpredictable, and it just suits my driving style so much. But yeah, we're going to push on here. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is when I was in practice, when the tyres are dying, especially the rears, it's a bit too unpredictable for me, and even trying to drive slow actually made it worse. I'm better off actually just staying with the same aggression, and it seems to help me manage the car. As soon as I tried to manage the tyres, it was just where I was going so slow. As soon as I get on the throttle and there was no grip, it was horrible. Anyway, back to the race. We've got sort of an opportunity to get through on the inside here. Oh, and he loses his rear end and sideswipes us. And we will get a penalty for that, definitely. No, we don't. I can't believe we haven't picked up a penalty yet. There's definitely a couple of instances, especially that corner cut back there, where we should have got one. But not the contact we made with him. That was all him. We went through the inside, loses the rear end. There you go. Know what happens next. Anyway, back to the race. We're 3 seconds behind 1st place, so we are catching, which is a good thing. We're coming up to 3rd place here. This will be for the podium, so we'll start to sort of take our time now. Oh no, that was a bit naughty. We'll let him have that position back. That was too naughty, especially for a 3rd place as well. He's going to want to keep that, so we'll reposition the car and we'll go again. Hopefully he doesn't brake too early here. Don't brake too early. Oh, okay, alright, let me think about this. Don't lose the rear end. Get on the power. Don't lose the rear end. I think he might have straight line speed on those as well. No, we're creeping him. Got to try and make this overtake without making contact. He's made a mistake, so we're going to try and sneak through the inside. We're still going to go for it. That was just minor contact. Late braking. Whoosh. And I don't know. That's probably more racing incident, that I would say. Is it going to be another racing incident? Yes, it is. He seems to just want to turn in on us now, like we're not there. Hopefully he doesn't ram us off here. We're going to try and do the old switch on him, or at least stay out the way of getting more contact. Don't push us off here, mate. This is our corner, definitely. Oh, we nearly go off. Okay, we're squabbling way too much now. The leader is 4.9 ahead now. So we need to try and push on here. We need to get past this guy, but it's very obvious we've got more pace than him. I think he knows that now. But he's just doing a good job at the moment at defending. There's not a lot I can do. We're going to go for the late break here again. We make more contact, but my car was definitely ahead. Whoa, and I think that annoyed him. That's fine. We're ahead now. We'll try and push on. It's going to help me and him in the long run, because all we're doing squabbling is letting the leaders get away. I think deep down he knows at some point I would have had him. So anyway, pushing on to the race. We're 4.6 behind the leader, 3.8 behind second place. Hopefully it won't be like it was just there with second, where we spend 2 or 3 laps squabbling, because it's just going to let first place get away again. We're already pulling in the time in first place now that we've got fresh air, and we're gapping the guy behind, which I sort of thought would happen. We nearly go off track. No, we do go off track. Cancel that. Fourth place has come back. Oh no, come on. Really need to extend and push on here. Come on. Last corner. Don't mess this up, Steve. Get on the power nice and early. There we go. Let the car rotate itself, because these cars, like I was saying earlier, these cars really suit me. It seems like when you accelerate hard out of corners, sometimes you don't even have to do the steering. You just point the nose a certain direction, hit the throttle hard, and the car will just push itself. Really suits me, yeah. And we're in second place. Did I miss something there? Did we go past someone? I'm not sure. But we're in second place, and we're catching first place, and we haven't even made our pit stop yet. So pit stop will be at the end of this lap. I don't think we'll overtake him before the pit stop. The tyres are starting to die. So this is where I really struggle now. He might start to gap me here. Because yeah, I'm not the best at managing these cars when the tyres are dying. I do really struggle. And we're catching him. So there you go. Don't believe a word I say. If anything, we're faster and the tyres are dying. Well, that's what it looks like, so I'll go with that. Coming towards the last few corners. Don't push it too much on this one, which we don't. We've got someone catching us from behind right now. Hopefully he doesn't rear end us here. Hopefully he stays nice and fair towards these pit stops. We are going to be right up the arrow to first place. We're not going to go for an overtake though. We're just going to let the car rotate around the outside. That's fine, we'll do that. We're going into the pits, and second place just absolutely wipes out first place. Fair enough. Fair enough. Anyway, that's the pit stop done. We're coming out. It was a 2.7 pit stop. Not bad for the 1960s. Take that. And here we go. This is it now. A dash to the finish. And this guy, towards the end of that stint, when our tyres were dying, he had a lot more pace than us. It's going to be interesting now to see who's quicker out of me and him. I'm going to put my money on me though. I know. The only thing that will end this race now is if he doesn't let us pass, like literally does anything to stop us passing, or if I make mistakes. And believe me, I will make mistakes. I will make mistakes. There's no doubt about that, especially in these cars. Practice was a bit mad. I was getting some really decent lap times, I'm not gonna lie. They were incredible, some of them, but then yeah, there was a few mistakes to throw in with them incredible lap times. The more you push these cars, the more they will bite you if you get it wrong. So there's one example of it, of what happened back there. So now we are, I was gonna say we're not that far behind first place, but first place hasn't pit. He's in the pit right now as we speak. I don't know if we'll get past him. Hopefully we do. But yeah, at the moment we're coming towards the end of the lap. We've got this guy to dispatch again. So So I don't know how we're going to do this. Hopefully we can get this done quick. The guys are coming out of the pits. I think we've done them. Yeah, we have. Okay, that's fine. Make slight contact with him through the first corner. And then I'm going to outbrake him here. Nope, he goes to the switcheroo. Go on then, mate. Go for it. If you insist, you go for it. Because we're just going to switch you again. Hopefully he won't give us another ram. Which he doesn't. Brilliant. So now we can push on. Alright, here we go. Back to how it was before the first stint. Before the first pit stop. So we were about in this position, catching first place. We had a guy close to us behind. But I think the tables have turned. I think the one in front now was the one catching us from behind. So this could be difficult to catch him up. I don't know yet. But anyway, see what we can do. We're about midway through lap 7. So we've got about 3.5 laps to go. It's looking good. We're already starting to pull the lap time in. We need to not make any more mistakes. That is the most important thing now. No more mistakes. If we make another mistake, it is game over. There's no way we're going to catch him. So we'll see what we can do. Pushing down here towards the final corner. And we're hovering around the 2.8, 2.7 mark at the moment. Is it going to go to 2.5? Go on, go to 2.5. That will encourage me. No, it goes to 2.7 instead. It's fine though, I'm still encouraged by the pace that I can hold in this car around there. I still think, no, we've made another mistake and we've spun as well. That, my ladies and gentlemen, that right there is game over. That's what happens in this series. And I really want to get annoyed, but then at the same time, it's what makes these cars so beautiful to drive. They just bite you so hard if you get it wrong. Which is brilliant. So now we're fighting for a podium. We're losing the rear end of the car now as well. I don't know what that was all about. I went to go up the inside. Then I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. So I stuck it back on the outside and the car just didn't want to play ball at that moment in time, which is fine. The guy in front of us has a 4-second penalty, so I don't know what to do there. I don't know if it's because he's a dirty driver or if he's just a bit unlucky. I'm hoping though he'll let us through here, because he must know that we've already overtaken him. Oh my god. And then just when we get an opportunity, we make the same mistake as well. What is going on towards the end of this race? Very frustrating. First place is quite frankly going to win this race. All in all, it's getting darker and darker and darker. It's getting more and more dodgy. We're making much more mistakes. Right, there we go. The guy in front has got a 0.5 penalty and we're 7 seconds behind. We were going for the win in this race. After the pit stop, we were around 2.7 behind the guy leading this race, and we've just messed it up. We have by far got the fastest car on track, and we just can't seem to hook it up at the moment. It's a bit dodgy. Ever since I made the pit stop, I'm making mistakes. The car's all over the place. But this is Brands Hatch, and it's in the 1960s, so it's not going to be normal, is it? It's going to be a bit wild. So here we go, pushing down the straight. 6.1 behind, and we've got about a lap and a half to go. This would be incredible if we can overtake second place, because that's a lot of lap time to get in. We're still reeling them in, to be fair. First place is sort of hovering around the 13. I'll take that back. We're actually reeling them both in, but we're not going to get first place. Whoa, that was pushing it then. See what I mean? Just push it a little bit too much and these things will bite hard. Around the final corner, like I said, point the nose in the direction and then just go flat out on the throttle. You don't even really have to turn. into the first corner, try and hit that inside curb. It's a late apex as well. And late brake into this one, all the way down into first gear, let the car rotate. So important while tapping the throttle with these older Formula cars. If you just come off the throttle completely, it does seem to like step out a bit, and then you want to hit that inside curve to the outside curve, and you can be selfish with the outside curve as well. Late brake here, so important to late brake, because then it helps you with the later apex and then get out the corner like that. Not onto the grass, that's not how you do it. And now we're going to push all the way down the straight here. Slight late brake here into third gear, then let the car roll round that first part before hitting the outside curve. And then this next one, slightly late brake, hit the inside curve like so. And the rear tyres are starting to go here, guys. Yeah, the rear tyres are going. I'm really losing them. I can feel the rears. It's not looking good. And there you go. There's a 360. And the car don't want to settle. Get it back on track. Try and get back on the throttle. We're losing positions left, right and centre. And that's a horrible, horrible, horrible end to this race. Not really how you want it to go down at Brands Hatch in a classic Formula 1 car, to be honest. And that's probably 4th place. Yeah, not good enough. We got fastest lap. We come up 13 places. Yeah, not really good enough. But hey ho, I'll take it. It was nice to have a dash around there in the dark with no headlights in a 1960s Formula 1 car at the old British Grand Prix track, Brands Hatch. I'll take that. I'll post a few more videos of these old Formula 1 cars before the series ends. Yeah, I hope you enjoy them. Hope you enjoyed that one. Sorry I couldn't deliver towards the end, but we'll get another opportunity and I'll make sure that I celebrate it properly when we get the win round there. But yeah, guys, cheers for watching, and I will see you in one of the next videos. Well, you'll hear me in one of the next videos. You won't see me.